Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Scorpio, May 17, 2025. You can be in a work-oriented mood, although it's not always easy to focus or decide early today. Still, you want to get things sorted out, solve problems, or apply yourself to something useful. As the day advances, you'll want to change your focus to something more interactive. This change is due to the moon's move into your partnership sector. Someone could be gently egging you on and encouraging you to take action or do something fun and interesting that you may not have felt motivated to do otherwise. Your desire for companionship or feedback increases. Friends seem to be sincerely concerned about your needs now, or a sense of belonging in a group setting can provide you with a good feeling. It's a great time to fill a responsibility or sort something out, and, as a result, you feel more in charge and confident. The universe is dancing forth always. Jupiter, our planet of expansion, luck, and miracles, is currently orbiting in the high skies of Gemini and will remain here until June 9, 2025. When it comes to how we'll experience this in regard to sex, we will take on a more curious perspective. This will encourage us to take on many hats when we are learning, debating, and experiencing what we desire. Some people may find they're less interested in monogamy or a stable sexual partner, as they want to find out everything that the universe has on the table. You and your closest colleagues could step a little closer to that big success you've been hoping for today. It's a good time to rally the troops and build up morale. If you are having trouble concentrating, you may need to exercise your body and give your mind a rest. Bikram yoga is recommended, but not for the faint of heart. Be sure to drink plenty of water before and during this intense practice. Alternatively, you may want to request a deep tissue massage from someone at home, the longer the better. Give yourself the pleasure and benefit of a deeply relaxing physical experience. Follow up with the healing effects of sage leaf, either in food, or you can use sage oil on your skin. It's a brand new day and a vibration is in the air. You can expect that you will be more tuned to your family and loved ones than work. Don't be surprised if you have trouble focusing, as this is common. If at all possible, see if you can combine your activities with interacting with your family. If that's not workable, consider getting together after hours. Perhaps you can send flowers if it's appropriate. An unexpected surprise can make you and the recipient feel great. Until the Dwarf Planet series leaves your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery in 2 days and wraps up her deep dive into your needs and priorities beyond simply going through the motions, she will remain tightly aligned with Saturn and his resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. By the end of next week, there will not only be no planets in this adventurous part of your chart for the first time in 15 years, but those still there now will have joined the 4 planets already in your career sector, making these final days even more important. Until the moon returns to your relationship sector tomorrow, it is more about holding on to the influence of a romantically charged full moon that ended when the moon left your romantic sector 2 days ago. It is over the coming days that your relationships will benefit from rising support from the communication gods, but with a chance first to capture and nurture the spirit of romance during the busiest RT of the week. Scorpio, ambition and emotion meet at a crossroads today. Your quote of the day, "Drive without direction is just noise." Your color of the day is obsidian black, deep and aware. Lucky numbers, 1, 7, 22. You may be tempted to prove something, pause and ask why. A decision about work or long-term plans could arise. Power is best used quietly today. Led from integrity, not fear. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 17, 2025. Whether you're arriving here seeking clarity, reassurance, or just a quiet moment to reconnect with yourself, you've landed exactly where you need to be. This reading is more than just predictions. Think of it as a reflective companion for the day ahead, one that encourages you to pause, breathe, and listen inward. Today's cards are the Chariot, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 9 of Wands, and King of Swords. Each one carries a piece of guidance, and together they tell a story of resilience, collaboration, emotional renewal, and mental clarity. Let's unfold this narrative and see how it might align with your path today. We begin with the Chariot, a card of movement, momentum, and willpower. If you've been wrestling with indecision lately or waiting for a sign to act, this is it. The Chariot says you've got what it takes to push forward, even if the road ahead isn't perfectly paved. It's okay if you've been feeling like things have been pulling you in two directions. Sometimes it's in the tension that we discover our strength. Today, take one step with intention. You don't have to rush, but you do have to trust that you're capable of steering your own journey. Next comes the Three of Pentacles, which brings the reminder that progress often comes through collaboration. You're not meant to go it alone. This could be a nudge to lean into your community, to ask for support, or to recognize how much value others bring into your life. Think about the last time someone helped you in a small but impactful way, maybe a friend who reminded you of your worth, a coworker who made your day easier, or even a stranger who smiled when you needed it. This card asks you to notice those connections and maybe even reach out to co-create something meaningful today. Who could you build with, learn from, or simply share the journey with? The heart-opening Ace of Cups is next, and what a beautiful gift it is. This card signals emotional renewal, new beginnings in love or connection, and the overflow of heartfelt energy. If you've been feeling emotionally parched, the Ace of Cups is like that first sip of water after a long hike. It invites you to feel deeply again, to soften where you've hardened, and to give yourself permission to be vulnerable in safe spaces. This may be a day where a conversation heals something. A moment of self-compassion shifts your mood, or even where a creative spark reignites your passion. Let love, in whatever form it shows up, surprise you. Now we arrive at the Nine of Wands, a card that honors your persistence. It's okay to admit that you've been tired, or even a little on edge from holding it all together. This card tells you that you've come so far, and even though you're not quite at the finish line, you are incredibly close. Today, take a moment to honor your endurance, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. Maybe you've been standing guard over your boundaries, protecting something precious, or simply trying to keep your head above water. Whatever it is, know that your resilience has not gone unnoticed. You've done more than survive, you've grown through it. Finally, the King of Swords steps in, offering clarity and leadership energy. This card represents truth, intellect, and the power of speaking clearly. If there's a conversation that needs to happen or a decision that's been lingering, this is the time to approach it with calm confidence. The King of Swords doesn't shy away from difficult topics, but he does so with wisdom, fairness, and detachment from drama. You may find yourself thinking more clearly today, or seeing a situation for what it truly is. Use that insight wisely. Your voice has weight, and your mind is sharper than you may realize. When we look at the full spread, a pattern emerges: forward movement, meaningful collaboration, emotional healing, persistence, and clear-minded truth. It's a powerful recipe for growth, but also a reminder that you are both soft and strong. You are capable of pushing forward while staying open. You can hold space for others while honoring your own needs. And even when the path feels uncertain, you have an inner compass that knows which way is true for you. So let me ask you this: where in your life are you being invited to trust your strength without hardening your heart? Is there a connection, a project, or a dream that's asking you to show up just a little more boldly today? I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. What part of this reading resonated most with you? Have you recently made a decision that required courage? Or maybe you've had a moment of clarity that shifted everything? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. You are doing beautifully, even if you can't always see it. Keep going. Keep feeling. Keep choosing what aligns with the truest version of you. You are supported, you are guided, and you are never alone on this journey.